Let's have a look at the Norwich team news. 3 changes made. The big news is that Josh Sargent is benched. We guess that there is an injury concern. We'll hopefully find out later. Jack Stacey and Jakob Sorensen are also among the subs. Shane Duffy is back in from the cold. And Danny Röhl has decided to freshen up his fullbacks. Paul Valentin and Marvin Johnson come in for Dominic Iorfa and Rio Hatsuse from the win at Plymouth at the weekend. Bannon again. Valentin is providing the width. Can't get it past his fellow Spaniard Borja Sainz. Well, Norwich conceded from a long throw on Friday. We'll see what Wednesday can do. Certainly long enough, and the header goes just over the top from Shea Charles.
It's like an arrow, wasn't it? That throw that came in from Ingelsson there, and just a routine throw into the box that, you know, set piece that Norwich will want to make sure they don't concede chances from. But Shea Charles here just has a free header, doesn't he, on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Oh, this is beautifully worked. Borja Sainz is in, and the goal drought is over.
Great finish. That didn't look like someone who had gone 4 or 5 months without scoring a goal. That was a great finish and a typical Norwich goal there.
They worked it nicely into the penalty area, and the man who is known for scoring spectacular goals just kept a cool head, slotted it past the goalkeeper. Hasn't scored since November. No goal in 13 before this. That is over.
The finish into the far corner was lovely. It was a fantastic goal for Norwich's point of view, and with so many forward runners, you've got to make sure that, you know, you track your runners. You can't be passing players on like that. And, you know, Sainz loves that inside-out run, doesn't he, in between the centre-back and the full-back, and it was timed perfectly there, not offside, and Norwich lead 1-0.
Here's Borja Sainz, and he cuts it dangerously in. Ben Slimani cuts it across. What a goal. Beautifully worked. Cernach is there to finish it off, and they carve through Sheffield Wednesday. It was deadly stuff from Norwich, and they're 2 to the good.
What a fantastic goal here, and Sainz, you know, starts it off, plays the ball inside, and Slimani's reverse pass there to Cernach was wonderful. You know, as soon as he went through, I was thinking shoot, but, you know, he sees things that I definitely can't, and I can see the whole picture. So incredible pass there, incredible assist, and Cernach there with a simple tap-in. But starts off with this ball from Sainz is fantastic as well. And like I said earlier, when you're going across the pitch and you play those reverse passes as a defender, we saw Michael Ihikwe did it really well, where he didn't step across with the player and stood still and was able to cut it out. There, the defender follows the ball and you know, it leaves that gap open for Sainz, and when it goes to Slimani, that's a fantastic cutback, and what a great goal.
Lovely football again, and it's Ben Slimani leading the charge forward. Borja Sainz is waiting in the middle, and it was Ben Slimani who Emiliano Marcondes picked out.
And again, it's that cutback that Marcondes doesn't necessarily want to go and shoot. They're always looking for that pass across to get someone to tap in or a cutback for a shot at goal. And Sheffield Wednesday did really well there with bodies on the line to block it out.
Here's Borja Sainz. It was deflected. Ihikwe got something on it.
And there's gems out there, there's fantastic players out there, and it's taking an opportunity, and whether it's going to Panama or Chile or Croatia, like there's players on display tonight, you know, there is good players out there to utilise in the market.
Borja Sainz is a Basque who was playing in Turkey. In swinging, left-footed, free header. And then on the follow-up, it was Emiliano Marcondes, and it's a handball been given, but it was an absolute free header. What an opportunity.
Yeah, it seems like it seems like a lot of players stopped, and 2 players there. Slimani then has a free header. I think he should do better.
Jacob Wright has slipped and given the ball away, and Gassama can run towards the edge of the penalty area and curl it towards the goal. Comfortable save in the end for Vicente Reyes.
Yeah, it's one thing you don't want to do is give a sloppy pass away and just took a deflection into the goalkeeper's hand. That deflection probably helped him slightly, where sometimes it can move away from the goalkeeper.
Here's Gassama, and he goes for that far post, and he wasn't a long way wide.
No, that, just started it slightly too far outside of the far post there, and I think Fisher does well and doesn't allow him to come in too much and makes him, over start it out wide.
Slips it through. Great opportunity here. It was Smith, and he couldn't get a shot away. It was good last-ditch defending.
There's a great tackle by Doyle coming in, and Smith there and following him in, and a nice pass from Windass to slide him in, and Smith just couldn't quite get the ball out of his feet quick enough. Maybe his touch could have come further across the pitch to open it out on his left foot, but Doyle read it very, very well and followed him in.
Out for the corner. Patterson again causing problems. It was Bannon who swung it in. There's Bannon, high towards the back post, and Heckway wins it, and it goes in. Well, it bounced down, and it seemed to cross the line almost in slow motion. But the game is wide open again. Michael Heckway, the scorer.
Yeah, we mentioned about set pieces being a way back in for Sheffield Wednesday, and they've got the first touch on a lot of set pieces, on throw-ins, on corners, and again here, Michael Heckway, there's nowhere near him, and it seemed to just trickle in. I don't know whether with players there in front of the goalkeeper had a chance surely to clear the ball. They've been sloppy, haven't they, Norwich, in the second half, the way they've come out. It's almost as if they thought the game was over. It's just going to be easy for them in the second half.
That will be a free kick. Sonach brought down, I think, initially by Lowe. So it's either the right of Emiliano Marcondes or the left of Antti Sonach. Marcondes was definitely in charge before. He steps up, but he strikes, and it dips onto the roof of the net with the deflection on the way.
Yeah, like what he did. He tried to reverse it then, and hoping the goalkeeper started to move across and cover off behind the wall, and the goalkeeper did well there.
Windass again, surrounded by two. Gets himself a free kick. Two-man wall. Barry Bannon floats it towards the back post, and a header across. And still there's danger, and Smith puts a boot through it, and Gassama puts it across again, and a chance for Chalobah. It's a scramble in the middle, and then Windass has cracked it home. And Wednesday have done it again against Norwich. They've come from 2 goals down, and Josh Windass is the latest player to end his goal drought.
A decent ball in from Barry Bannon to start with, and they just kept the ball alive. They kept getting on the end of things, they kept getting opportunities. Norwich kept getting blocks, and in the end it fell to Josh Windass here with the bit of quality, just puts his foot through it, keeps it low, and the goalkeeper Reyes there has got no chance to keep that out. But this has been coming again. The momentum's been with Sheffield Wednesday at the start of the second half, and they thoroughly deserve their second goal there.
Onside here, Josh Windass, scorer of the equaliser. Can he put his side in front? It's Gassama. They've turned it around.
Wow.
Wonderful play by Sheffield Wednesday. They didn't sit after getting the equalising goal. They went looking for another, and Windass broke the line. His cross was fierce, and Gassama's touch took it into the back of the net.
Josh Windass is coming to this game so much in the second half. We mentioned about how quiet he was in the first half, and a simple ball over the top. Josh Windass here and wants to take on Cordoba, and Gassama just gets into a great area into that 6-yard box where anything that comes across he's got to tap in, and the defenders there just don't go in with him, and it's a great ball across from Windass there, and he's got a simple tap in, and the second half here, Dan Roll's going to be so happy with the way that he's come out in the second half, his team, and completely turned this around. And now it's all on Norwich to do something different and try and get back into the game.
James Beadle can kick this long, and the referee may well take that as his cue. Wednesday win, what a comeback. 2-0 down and seemingly out of the game at half-time. They hit a treble in the middle of the second half. Ehekwe, Windass and Gassama. And they turned the game on its head, and back-to-back away wins has thrown Sheffield Wednesday back into the playoff race. For Norwich City, what a blow, seemingly coasting. Good value for their 2-goal lead at half-time. Borja Sainz had ended his long wait for a goal, and Cernach had made it 2. But they let it slip away. Full time at Carrow Road is Norwich City 2, Sheffield Wednesday 3.